Hi guys, Wayne's Butler here. Been working on this diorama stand or whatever. It's not really a diorama as much as it is an altar, as I'm calling it here. I wasn't really going to do a video on this, but a couple guys from my 89 Batman review wanted me to get a little bit more in-depth view on this. I think it was 70 Hummler and Dean Knight, but if I'm mistaken, forgive me. I know Dean was one. Anyways, so what it started out as, guys, it actually just started out as a rock-based stand here that I was going to put inside the showcase, and after talking to Dean, and he says, oh, we should put some kind of lighting on it, and then I thought, well, I was going to take some still pictures of this, and it just started out, I was just going to create a bit of a rock backdrop just so I could take some still pictures and not have this this mirror in the picture. So that's how it started out. And then it kind of morphed into what you see here now, this framework around the showcase is what I'm talking about. And you know, basically what you see is what you get. It's you know, it's all done in a rock pattern, as you can see. I started out with 2-inch white styrofoam, which is, I usually use the pink, but for a rock formation, that's the best stuff to use. Now, you know, usually you just, you know, measure out the piece that you want to create, and I usually break the surface with a flat chisel to get you down into the little pebbles, and then I usually, you know, sculpt it out with the flat chisel and use your fingers and stuff like that. You will find out the definition of static cling when you do this. And unlike adhesives and paints where they say use in a well ventilated areas, when you do this procedure, make sure you use in a well unventilated area, because the slightest breeze across the floor will blow this shit all over the place. But anyways, guys, and then I just kind of wrapped it up like fiberglass. I used paper towel with the mixture of white glue and a bit of black latex paint, and just kept layering it on till, you know, it was a pretty firm base. And when you do with the paper towel, the way the paper towel wrinkles up and, you know, forms around all this contours that you've sculpted, I mean, it really looks like rock, guys. I mean, you know, like typical dioramas, they're better off to see them in person. The video doesn't do it much justice, but I'm quite impressed with myself. This is really the first time I really started getting into this / my bat cave. I never got this far on the bat cave. I'm starting to kind of look at that kind of differently, but if I were going to do another bat cave, I'd redo the whole thing. I'm not really happy with that particular shape anyways. But so anyways, this is what we've done here. Now, like I said, it's not really a dio, it's more of an altar, and I figure on every full moon I'm going to be sacrificing a chicken in front of this, and try to give you a closer view, guys. As you guys know, my camera's not the best, but I got a better idea. I'll go to do a bit of freestyle in here. We'll take it out and I'll take you around so you can get a little bit closer view here. I got the rock effect, and I got a bit of moss, you know, down in the crevices. I hope this can show it to you. But yeah, this is the piece I kind of thought up after when Dean said about the lighting. I thought, well, let's go and put a light in here, so I try to hide it in this, you know, this rock formation. Like I say, it's not really a cave, guys. More of an altar. And there's our fabulous 89. Heartbeat still beating pretty strong. Fabulous figure. I don't want to hear anybody complaining. Anyways, we'll back up, put her back in. Now I'm going to try and do like what I did with the interrogation room. I'm going to turn the light off and see if we can show this lighting effect off a little bit. We'll zoom in a bit. Anyways, we'll see how this looks. Doesn't look too bad, guys. I hope it comes through on your computer pretty good. Doesn't look too bad on my camera. I guess ultimately when I upload this, we'll see how it actually turns out. I wish I had HD, but there might be some pixelation here. But this is the best I can do, guys, and you can also give me a kick in the ass, because if I was smart I would have bought the AAA batteries today when I was at Home Depot, so I could light this stand up to kind of add to this effect a little bit. So forgive me for that, but I think you can imagine what it probably looks like. I've got a flashlight actually here sitting on the floor to kind of shine it up to kind of recreate what those lights would have looked like if I was smart enough to put the batteries in. But this is about it, guys. It might not have been what you guys were expecting. I know maybe you're expecting something a little bigger. Hopefully I'll have something planned for the Joker when it comes, something a little bit more movie appropriate. I'm still mulling around in my head what I'm going to be doing. I got a couple ideas. But, you know, we've got some other dioramas hopefully coming up in the summer when the weather warms up. We can get into some heavy woodworking, and I got some monstrosity of a dial that I would like to do, but I might have to build it in my backyard, so that should be interesting. It'd be nice to taking pictures too on a full moon. With the diorama outside, you'll be able to get some good moonlit shots. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Wayne's Butler signing off. Peace and love to all.